Yo, what is up? It's your boy WTF, you already know, and I'm back with, this is my first video with my voice, I believe, and, so I'm going to be going over the best controller binds to make you a GOAT in Season 11. Alright, you already know. I'm sorry for that, really bad Mind of Res intro right there, but I mean, had to do it for the bros. So I'm gonna be going over everything basically, from edit to place marker. I'll do it in order. Well, not really in order at all, but I'll start with that one and end with that one. So if you guys, I'll start with conveniency and end to non-conveniency. So I'm gonna start with edit. And for edit, you're going to want to use, if you're claw, use a button like, you can use, so basically if you're claw, you can use anything for claw and non-claw. If you're paddles, you can use anything for paddles and non-claw. And if you use claw, you can use claw. Obviously, you already know that. And then, if you're non-claw, you're basically just stuck with non-claw stuff. That's why I don't recommend non-claw, because there's less you can use for stuff. But so if for editing, I'm gonna start with claw, go through to non-claw, and then I'll go to paddles for everything. Alright, so if you are claw, you're gonna want to edit with triangle or circle. Alright, so that's just mainly claw or a D-pad button if you are D-pad, like if you like D-pad. So, and then at the end I'll go over random things, like different ones, because I don't really know that much, but I know some for jumping and editing that people use that are really weird. Alright, so now for non-claw, you're going to use left stick, right stick, or, oh, this one fits in here, L1. L1 is a good bind. I see, like Instinct JJ uses this. My friend, link in description. You already know. Not Instinct JJ. He's not my friend. But my boy Exclude or Joey, he uses L1 edit and he's goated out there. You already know. So if you're non-claw, you can use sticks, L1 or touchpad preferably. If you are paddles, you use a paddle or anything from non-claw. Alright, if you're non-claw, use stuff from non-claw. Yeah, you already know that. So, yeah. Alright, so now for switch mode, for like your switch mode, you're going to want to use, you can use L3. I know, Flea uses that. Or, yeah, I think he uses that now. And then, you can, if you're switch mode, non-claw, you can use L3. And touchpad, or square. Square is good. That's what Chronic Jacob. I don't think Chronic's not a thing anymore, but he used square. And then if you are claw, you can use circle, triangle, L3. I don't recommend L3 for if you're claw though. And then touchpad. It's pretty. I don't really see it a lot anymore. But if your paddles, obviously a paddle or anything from non-claw. Alright, now for jumping. So jumping for both claw and non-claw, and not really for paddles though, because paddles obviously jump with a paddle for non-claw. That's kind of, we all knew that. So but if you are non-claw or claw, I recommend jumping with R3. R3 is a really good jump bind. Or L3, but preferably R3 because there's less things you can do with R3. Alright, so you got R3 as a jump bind. It takes like a good week to get used to, but you can get really good at it. So yeah, now on to alright, I'm kinda a trap placement binds. You want to use, if you're claw, you can use square, triangle X, whatever is freed up, or circle. You can use L3 or touchpad to do it, or R3 as well. And those are some pretty good try binds, as long as a deep right inside D-pad button. Alright, so now on to I'm gonna a flea edit bind. If you guys don't know what flea edit bind is, it's a something Flea came up with where he almost has a flea switch mode. I don't know if it's his though. I know he has the flea edit where you put your time all the way down and you just make a button it, and you can edit through stuff basically. Like if you hold out your pyramid and you hit edit, like normal edit, you still can't edit through a floor. But if you hold out your pyramid, you can edit through your floor if you hit your flea edit bind, which is basically just put your thing the whole way down and just make it something really out of the way. Or I know he did L3, but I think that was the second switch mode, I believe. He used to do it with a paddle. I'm not a paddle. Alright, EJ Lad does it with a paddle. I know that. And then they do it with D-pad too. Alright, now on to pickaxe. So for pickaxe, you're gonna want to put it at triangle. Well, for non-claw, triangle, because it's not really anywhere like anything you really need. So triangle, or you can put it at touchpad. This is for everything really. Triangle and touchpad. You should really, the recommended ones. So then, or D-pad button. I know some pretty good players use D-pad button for it. Like I'm pretty sure Wavy Jacob used to do that. Alright, and then so now down to we're gonna go to like the use/reload. So square is good. I see some people running it on L3. I don't recommend that. Or touchpad. That's actually not that bad of a bind. I believe that's Allier's bind, which you already know you should use something Allier uses. He's the best creative warrior. Hits some 360s. But so yeah. And then I've also seen some other ones like circle. If you are literally the entire Xbox population, sorry to be hating on the Xbox players, but literally the entire Xbox population, not circle, they don't use circle, but I'm just getting this off my chest. I hate whenever non-claw or claw Xbox players will be like, Jarvis is dad, and they put edit as L3, pickaxe as circle, and switch mode as triangle. Non-claw or claw, they'll do it, just so they look like Jarvis. It's kind of funny. I get amused by every time I see it on like some trash kids TikTok or whatever. But alright, sorry to be throwing hate there. But now I'm on use. So touchpad or square, honestly, or maybe R3. But I wouldn't recommend R3. So now on to confirm and reset and select buttons. These are for editing. So you're not sitting there on non-claw confirming with circle. You should be confirming with square, or like maybe you can. I've seen a bunch of people still double it with touchpad, but I don't recommend that. I recommend L1, L2 for this is for everything, honestly. L1, L2, so non-claw, L1, L2, square, and R3. Alright, and then if you are claw, you can do it on your whatever's freed up on your triangle, circle, square, X binds. And then if you are paddles, you can obviously just confirm with the paddle if it's freed up. That's all up to you guys. Alright, now up to resetting. You want to reset with R1, or I know Flea, I believe. Is it Flea? Or maybe his confirm is R2. And maybe his reset is R2. I'm not sure, but that because he selects with R1. But so select is good with most likely just R2 or R1. And then yeah, that's it. So sorry if that cutout sounded scuffed, but that was all I could do. Bye guys, see you. This won't sound scuffed. Make sure you try to make your binds convenient for you, and if you don't like anything I said in here and you have a different thing, put it down below. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.